It's Monday. You're not struggling too much because
I ain't as good as I once was.
maybe you tested that and went out on Friday, Saturday. Maybe you spent some time with your friends on Sunday, and it's Monday, and you're like, my God, I'm still paying for this. I had a great weekend up in the county. I mean, it was a beautiful weekend to, go up there for the Can-Am sled dog races. I love those. It's like a main Iditarod, but, dialed back. It's great to see the community come together. The snowball put on by some of the people up in northern Maine. Then there was the extreme ice racing, the extreme international ice racing in Presque Isle. So basically I spent 36 hours up in the county, and most of it was for work. Then was coerced to stay out past my bedtime. And I get accused of being very rigid. That accusation is correct. I'm very, very rigid when it comes to a schedule and sleep and whatnot. I like my stuff. I like it the way it is. Don't move my cheese. Right? But so I was, as much as I love the county, I was like, you know what? As soon as I get off work, I'm just going to drive home. It's going to be 5.5 hours. I ripped a C4 at 5 o'clock, which caffeine caffeine after noon. That's just a bad idea. So I was like, all right, well, you know what? I'm going to do it 5 o'clock and I'll be fine. And then the event happens and I'm finished work and I'm just like, you know what? I think I could probably get home. But it's not like you're driving home in southern Maine where there are, the people, street lights, and just if things go wrong, if things go south, if I hit a moose, it's not like anybody's coming down the road anytime soon. So I psyched myself out and I said, you know what? I'm not going to drive home in the middle of the wilderness in the middle of the night. I'll just get up early and, drive home. Because I wasn't a fan of the hotel room either. The hotel, the TV didn't work, which was a minor inconvenience because I don't watch a lot of TV, but it's nice to have the option. And then, fairly important thing, toilet doesn't work. So 2 strikes, and I just, I don't know. I'm out of my element. I'm like, I just got to get home as soon as possible. But then my buddies were like, hey, we're going to go and do the after party. You want to be part of that since you're part of the crew? And I said, there's no reason for me not to do this now because I'm not going home. I'm full of caffeine. And, what's an extra hour or two? So I go out, and we end up going to this bar. And I don't go to bars. Well, I don't drink. I haven't drank in almost 8 years. And, why would I go to the barbershop if I'm not getting a haircut? But it was fun to hang out with, my friends and then stay out a few hours later. And it's funny how one night or just a few hours can screw you up for a couple of days, because I'm still fairly exhausted this morning. And really, I was only up for a couple of extra hours than I normally would be on a Saturday. Like if I go to bed at 8:30, 9 o'clock, that's normal. But if I go to bed at midnight or 12:30, geez, 22-year-old me is like, all right, yep, that's fine. We're up Saturday morning, Sunday morning, let's go. Which, I got home around 10 o'clock yesterday morning, but was tired the rest of the day and just exhausted this morning as well. And you know what? If you're having a hard time getting moving first thing this morning, well, then we are your radio station because we can commiserate together. It's so weird how as you age, you get a little out of your zone, not even far, like barely coloring outside the lines, and you toast. You're toast till Tuesday. Maybe that's where the band's name came from, Till Tuesday.
York County's morning show.